personal readings for the month of August. So I will post in the community post for that update, and I'll pin it in the comments as well. Okay, Taurus. Let's begin, Taurus. Okay. Taurus. Okay. There's been a lot on your mind. There's something that has had you really wonder about something. Like, I see your mind feels like something has been mind-boggling. That's what I'm saying. Something has been mind-boggling, and it's like, and it's interesting. It's something that you thought you would get used to, but you're not quite used to it, if that makes sense. You know, it's like you thought you would be okay with it, and when it comes round, you're like, oh, actually, no, this is a little weird. I'm not sure about this. That's what I'm seeing here. And I do see you're kind of just wondering and asking yourself lots of questions, deciding what you want to do. Do you want to remain where you are? Do you want to, like, walk away? It's like what I'm seeing, that one of the suggestions that's been given to you is to end. So it could be, you know, I do see for some of you, it's somebody that you've been with, you are with, or connected with in some way. Maybe you work with. I do see for some of you, it's actually somebody you work with. And all is good, but then certain things come up and you're not sure if you can get used to it. You know, it could be a particular, a part of their character that's a little odd, or the way they do things. So, you know, it's something that just doesn't quite vibe or match. It's peculiar. That's what I'm seeing. Something about them is peculiar. And you're, I don't know, something about it just doesn't sit right with you. I do see you are going to spend time away to think about it. It's like, and I do see you try to sort of brush it off, but there's something that is like, not sure if you can actually continue with that long term. So that's something I see here. You're juggling with and wondering with, making the right decision. Taking your time is the right thing here as well. I do see you will start to sleep a lot better. If you've had trouble sleeping in the recent past, I do see that's going to improve. You will sleep a lot better, and also better eating habits is what I'm seeing. You are feeling like you are, you know, you're really trying to keep your head above the water. Sometimes you feel like you were drowning and all the things that you have to do, but you're recovering, and now you're out of the water, and you're walking on that sand, basking in that sun and that heat, so you can dry off, you know. And now it's like, okay, now we're at the right tempo and I can relax. But as soon as you find yourself, you know, in the deep end and struggling to stay afloat, just it's like it's telling you to immediately try and get out of that, you know, because sooner or later it's like there's a shock that's gonna come. You know, I'm seeing all of this imagery because it gives me those messages in a way that, you know, it will connect with you in terms of these explanations. So that's where it's all coming from. But I'm seeing it's like, you know, you're struggling to stay afloat, and because of all that struggle, you can't pay attention or do what is right when you're in that situation. Hopefully you never will be, literally. But then a shark comes, and then that's it. You know, then chaos. You don't want that to happen. So the whole reading is basically, you know, doing things to prevent drama, chaos, and in a place that you don't want to be. You're doing, you know, preventative actions, which is good. And yeah, don't miss the signs. If you see shark signs on the beach, don't go there. Do not swim in the water. And, you know, I don't mean, yes, okay, maybe for some of you literally, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Also, there's something about the mother figure coming in here. A mother figure would always be very straightforward and blunt and tell you to stop doing this, or helping you out or something like that. But they've kind of like they have that friend energy as well. So anything that they do try to tell you is out of love and care. And I do see you see this, you know. There's also getting over a fear of some kind of rejection from the past and no longer being worried about that. Your confidence is showing, and therefore it is actually attracting a lot more people and energies around you, which is really good. Someone is going to pay you a compliment with how good looking you are. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, now let's see what we have. Okay, well, that's come out right away. We shall put that away. Okay, Temperance. Taurus. I get a message, something about never-ending story. It could be the film, you know, the film from the 80s, I think, or you could feel like a situation feels like it's a never-ending story. Hence, why it was showing you what to do preventatively. Take action to prevent. Temperance, Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands. You're already in, see, your mind already knows something is growing, things are, and I do see you are ready for some sort of expansion in your life and something that you're looking forward to. There is some kind of situation, clearly, that we can see with the Five of Pentacles that does not feel right for you, and you're becoming more and more attuned with yourself. And I do see it's saying to, you know, connect with your higher self. It will ground you and it will give you that strength to walk away. And it's something perhaps connected to your past that you're not wanting to repeat. And for you, it's like you can be very loyal and committed, but sometimes to a fault where somebody else will sort of take advantage and now you're left on the outside. But here we go. This is a new door that you're walking through, and you know, you're not doing things to overcompensate or overcompromise, let me say, actually, overcompromise, sorry, that it hurts you, you know. There's a new path that you are forging ahead. Ooh, the two, okay. Nice. Look at this. The Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the King of Wands. Love it. All right. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Some of you, not necessary, but it's just perhaps. The Two of Cups, Four of Wands, and the King of Wands. Now it's working out. You have a strong hold on something. Also, you're being heard. You're being listened. If it's a love situation, love connection, oh, it's looking very strong, very still, very committed. There is something that is starting to unravel and feels more natural, and we're both on the same wavelength, both on the level of, yes, we are committing. That's what I'm seeing here. There's also something about you are connected to somebody that does not give you that kind of drama, which is really good, because you've taken certain actions and you know that's not what you want. There's also, what I do see, some of you, you're with somebody that has grown on you. You know, it wasn't always the case before, but that's also something that I'm seeing and looking forward to the future. If it's not a love connection, it is some situation here that you there's a lot of growth, something that really kind of is very engaging, takes a lot of attention, a good attention. You're happy to give your attention to this situation. There's longevity here. There's something that you are agreeing upon. A big yes answer as well is what I'm getting here for you. There's also something about, I get somebody with a really good humor. Someone very good humor and relaxes you. And that pays off, you know, with everything else going on. The King of Swords. Okay, now we have the King of Swords. Taking matter into your own hands, as we say, you know, the message is about, well, part of the message here is to resolve things before it gets out of hand, and that's what you are doing, so you can have a clear road ahead of you so things can work out. And you're also having a very positive positive state of mind, which is really, really important. You've set it that way, and I really hope that you do and that it continues that way, because you really are attracting what you want to call for. And something also just clicks and makes sense. It's like, okay, yeah, why not? 2 plus 2 is with this. I know what the answer is, and rejecting what is not good for you. You're also you're leaving something in the past once and for all. That's what I'm seeing as well. You could be an advisor or going to somebody for advice that really pays off. Thank you so very much for being here.